We don't need the Preakness. We've got a mayor's race.
No kidding.
Six coming out of the gate here. 1 week to go in the Democratic nomination for Baltimore City mayor. And Democrats in the city, you know, outnumber Republicans by nearly 10-1. So typically the winner of the primary cruises through to the general election in the fall.
You know, with issues like the persistent crime, you got underperforming schools, and now COVID-19, an issue that may be flying under the radar is the environment. Christian Schaefer of Good Morning Maryland asked the 6 leading candidates what they might do about the environment in Baltimore City over the next 4 years.
In Baltimore City, there's a lot of Democrats who are concerned about the environment. Is there anything that a city mayor can do? 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 Is there anything that a city mayor can do to address an issue like climate change, or is that best left to the states and to the feds?
No. I think you can absolutely, as mayor, drive the vision of more environmentally sound policies. And one of the questions I was asked often back during forums was, can we get twice a week trash pickup again? I was one of the only candidates who said, no, I will explore it for certain communities if need be. But generally, my general thinking is no. I said, maybe what we need to do is educate the public more on how to recycle.
I think we need to adopt climate change goals, looking at things like a zero waste policy, strong air quality standards. I am supportive of closing the incinerator in Baltimore and finding ways to suppress waste creation so that we can improve air quality in Baltimore. I also like the work that we can do on water quality, on stormwater waste management.
Cities can set an example that other cities around the country, around the world can follow. We need to end the incinerator, and there's a responsible way of doing it to replace it with a mixed-use materials recovery facility that will create jobs, be environmentally pioneering, and also rebuild the economy in a great way. We can have 2-day trash pickup at lower cost in a more environmentally friendly way. That's an example that Baltimore should be setting for the country.
First and foremost, you can continue to fight this incinerator. We passed the Clean Air Act in Baltimore City. We know that it's been poisoning people in South Baltimore and other neighborhoods. We know that's why they have asthma. But imagining and reimagining how the city does everything, including our waste. I'm going to lift up the Office of Sustainability, making it a cabinet level position.
Our city is our living room for every visitor that come into our home, and we need to make sure that we keep it clean. And I'm asking all of our residents to do that and help us keep the city clean. We had a 17,000 backlog of problems in the city as it relates to trash and those kind of things, and we cleared it up.
The way we clean up this city is that we have to become more responsible to create, and I know there's a plan currently in place by 2020 something for zero waste. You know, we need to increase our recycling. We need to deal with the way we collect our trash. We need to look at composting. We should be at the point now when I put my trash out that we have trash, we have recycling, and we have composting. But we got a lot of education that we have to do.
We've got more questions for the Democratic candidates for mayor and their answers up on the website right now, including the most basic one. Why do you want to be the mayor of Baltimore? A simple question that led to some revealing responses. They're up on the website, wmar2news.com/2020 mayor's race.